Hey right guys, Trish Munters Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 6 of Young Royals season 1, which is of course the grand finale, and I'm very excited to see kind of what they do with that storyline, how everyone's going to react to obviously this video getting out, how Wilhelm and Simon are going to react to it, and how they're going to wrap up this season, get us ready for, I mean it's not been officially renewed yet, which I'm very confused about, but getting us ready for season 2, so yeah, I really enjoyed the show. I won't say it was like the best first season of anything I've seen, not even close. For me personally, I don't think it is on like the level of Elite and Scam, which was I say those two because they're the two shows that everyone kind of compared them to, but I don't see it personally. I see some shots maybe that kind of could be similar to Scam, and I guess some music choices. And again, people did kind of mention that it was mainly because the characters felt like actual teenagers. It wasn't like KJ Apa flying in on vines with his abs out, trying to be, you know, oh, I'm in school. It's like, okay, Archie. So I do get some elements, but to me, it feels like its own show, which is good. I didn't want it to be like Scam, which is, I was kind of worried about that going in, that it was just going to be, you know, me comparing it to Scam the whole time, but it hasn't been like that, which I'm very happy about. And yeah, I do think I think it's been a very good first season. I won't say it's been incredible, and we'll talk more about the not negative. I don't think there's been any huge glaring negatives with this season, but you know, some things I think they can improve on in season 2, and some things that I really loved about the season we'll talk about after this episode when we have like a full picture. And to be fair, granted, we do have like a whole episode to go still, so my opinion on the season could change drastically depending on how good or bad this episode is. And of course, I'm not gonna, just for people who might be new to the channel and stuff, I'm not gonna talk too much about my opinions on characters at the end of this episode, because I will be having a separate video for a character tier list video, which will be coming out by the time this one's on YouTube. It will be up within maybe 2 days, so you won't have to wait too long for it. Yeah, thank you guys very much for joining on these videos. I've had a lot of fun doing them. Like I say, the main reason was because it was so short and I had time before Outer Banks season 2 to kind of fit this in. So it kind of worked out very nicely. As of recording this, Outer Banks is in 2 days. So we got there just in time, and that was my plan, was to at least film them all. I know this episode will probably be up after I've done Outer Banks season 2, just because I won't have time to edit and, you know, upload them all. Because again, Netflix blocked them and I have to wait a day or two before I can actually release them on YouTube, which is very unfortunate. But it is what it is. And yeah, thank you for watching these videos. I hope you've had fun kind of watching, and fingers crossed I'll see you guys for a second season. But if you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And if you do want the uncut reactions, I guess all the episodes will be up on Patreon by the time this is on YouTube, obviously. So if you do want the uncut versions, then feel free to join us over on Patreon, which I know quite a few of you Young Royal fans have, which I do appreciate. I hope you have a good time there, and hope you stick around for, like, you know, like I say, next Netflix show will be Outer Banks season 2, of course. And if you want to follow me on Twitter and Instagram as well, then they'll be linked alongside the Patreon. So yeah, episode 6, guys. Let's see what happens. Let's do this. Oh god. Jeez. What, am I watching Pretty Little Lies all of a sudden? God. I only say it with the editing with the... it's just funny. Pretty Little Lies did that. Oh fuck.
Det man ser inte riktigt att det är du. Därför gör vi så här.
I mean...
Vi kommer att hämta dig på lördag.
I don't know that for it.
Rosenqvist tar hand om intervju. Jag ska ringa Marieber och säga om ni kan byta tillbaka.
Men vadå, jag vill inte sluta på Hillerska.
Piensa en todo lo que él ha hecho por ti.
Som att träffa pappa bakom min rygg.
I mean...
Hela jävla världen har sett mig i den där videon.
Yeah, I agree with Simon on this. If he wants to move school, then I think that's a valid enough reason to want to.
Du skulle lätt ställt upp på det.
Ja! Kan ni lägga av? Kom igen. Han är precis blivit outad.
Literally. I don't think there's any point denying it. I don't know. I think everyone in the school knows. It's like, I wonder if they'll find out it was August who filmed it this up, but we'll have to wait.
I'm from today's news, and I'm writing an article, and I would like to have you...
Nej.
Just, what the fuck? Yo, when I was reporters and paparazzi, oh my god. Literal rats. Literal little worms. No, I'm going to say they're maggots. They're maggots, like sucking any bit of garbage they can.
De där är inte från IT-supporten. Alltså det där måste ju ha någonting med videon att göra då.
Oh, August, mate, you could have fucked yourself here.
Vad sjukt.
Sarah knows. Sarah, you know. She knows for a fact.
Men alltså inte med flit utan det kommer ut videos. Du vet, som Kim Kardashian.
Det går ju bra för henne.
Yeah, this situation's just like Kim Kardashian.
Men varför ska du ta smällen för någonting de har gjort?
Exakt.
Ska de bara få fortsätta som vanligt? Och du slutar?
Fuck dem man.
Det är ju din smäll då.
Ja.
Du kan ju inte lägga dig nu.
And you know what? I wasn't a big fan of his friends, but the fact that he's in a shit place and they've come to his aid. Respect that. Look at you weaseling your way in.
Jag sa till husfar att jag kunde lämna upp middagen till dig.
Jag skulle vilja be om ursäkt för det där med sällskapet.
Oh, I don't know, mate. I think someone else should be apologising, but...
Tack för hjälpen förresten med terminsavgiften.
Jag önskar att Erik var här så han kunde säga vad jag skulle göra.
Oh, yeah, literally. If Eric was there, I feel like the situation would be
Vad ska jag göra? Jag tror att Erik bara hade velat att du skulle vara dig själv. Faktiskt.
That's weird, they haven't really mentioned it, actually. Eric. Yeah, fair play. Gone up.
Såg du matchen igår?
Nej.
No, at least he tried. I like that guy. I guess they're in it together at least. So.
Jag vill inte säga någonting. Men alla kan ju se att det är jag i videon. Vad ska jag göra då?
I don't think there's any point denying it, I don't know.
Vi har inte gjort något fel.
That's the word, they literally didn't do anything wrong. Sarah needs to say something, please, by the end of the app. I guess she's probably still processing it and maybe wanting to be sure, maybe confront him about it. Oh, maybe she'll confront him here.
Really?
Jag vet att det var du som la ut videon.
Yeah, well, fair enough. literally just said it straight up. Well, she needs to say something then if she 100% knows.
Okej, så det är ingen stress om jag berättar för Wilhelm
Yes, please
att jag
do.
såg dig sitta vid den datorn på Lucia.
Kör på.
Okej.
Really, August.
Vänta.
Så varför?
Men Wilhelm har allt. Man spottar på det bara.
What?
Jag har försökt att hjälpa honom gång på gång, men... Alltså,
Really?
Erik tog ändå sin roll på allvar. Han skiter ju i allting. Ja, det är ju uppenbarligen kvar fortfarande, så du vill ju ha någonting. Vad vill du ha? Va?
Did she
Du
actually...
kan få vad fan du vill. Vad drömmer du om?
Sarah, you have to say something, please.
Att bo på Hyllerska. Ha ett liv här.
What?
Du menar att du...
That's it?
Ja.
That's all she wants?
Det är inte så svårt att göra den perfekta ner så här tajta. Du kan få
Sarah,
förtur och allting.
Jag har inte råd.
what the fuck? Oh my lord, please. Give me the strength to get through this episode. I can't be actually arsed. She knows it's him for a fact. All because he got in contact with their dad.
Har du tappat det helt eller? Hon har gjort allt för oss så du bara pissar på henne sådär.
Nej!
That's true. I don't know how to feel.
Om hon skulle gjort allt för oss hade hon skyddat oss från pappa. Och hans sprit och hans droger.
Hon försökte ju.
Försök, det räcker inte.
You can't take this out on Linda. Linda's an angel. You ain't ever converted me to hating Linda, so...
Du bara låter alla pissa på dig.
For fuck's sake.
Jag pissar i alla fall inte på min familj, Sara.
Yeah, that's what she's done. Pissed on Linda, pissed on Simon, piss everywhere.
Nu gör du det igen. Försök ta hand om mig.
Fuck's sake.
Jag försöker bli din vän igen, för jag behöver dig.
Okej.
So tell him. She can still turn this around.
Du med.
Tell him! Just tell him! Oh my god!
Stop playing detective.
Vill de att du ska sluta träffa mig?
I'm assuming so, yes, because Got to keep up that image. Watch season 2 be like a 10-year time skip where they've both moved on and then they bump back into each other.
Tack för att du inte lämnar mig ensam i det här.
That sucks, dude. It's probably gonna be like the last moment there for a while.
Jag trodde att...
Jag tänkte att vi skulle få lite stund för oss själva.
Nice to meet you.
God dag. Tänk om jag bara vill vara ihop med honom då?
You bloody what?
Han är så ung så
Eric, come back! We need him.
i hela världen.
Here we go, moment of truth. If it's live telly, I don't know if it will be, he could just be like, my boy Simon, I ain't giving him up. I don't know how to quit you. Is that Linda? Linda having fun? Linda deserves to have fun every day for the rest of her life.
Vadå?
Kronprinsen avslöjar det inte jag i videon.
Wow. It's
Hon
so
går ut och dementerar ryktena kring
obvious though.
Kronprinsen som syns i den videon som cirkulerat online under veckan. Studier och har valt att inte engagera mig i några känslomässiga relationer, säger kronprinsen. Alla ska välja om man vill.
That is what. It's one of those things. Do we blame? Can you blame him? It's like it's so clear that everyone at school sees him hanging around, knows that's what Wilhelm's room looks like. It's like what the fuck.
Vi är ju fortfarande vi. Det är bara det att vi inte kan synas ihop.
Well, you're outside in the middle.
Så. Fattar du inte vilket kaos det skulle bli om jag kom ut? Hur fan kan du kräva det av mig? Jag kräver inte det av dig.
For fuck's sake.
Jag förväntar dig bara att allt ska vara på dina villkor. Du måste ta reda på vad du vill. Och det får ta den tid det tar.
Yeah,
jag respekterar det.
I get that. Yeah. You can't just be like this guy that hides kind of forever, kind of thing.
Jag vill inte vara någons hemlighet.
Yeah. I respect that. This is fair. I'm glad that he just kind of cut that straight away. He's like, no, we're not doing it that way. Like, he's got too much respect for himself for that thing.
Felice.
What now? What now? Don't show us that. What the fuck?
Jag vet vem du var.
Wait, really?
Som la upp videon.
Really?
Det är någon pixelgrej.
What?
Och de här är från August Instagram.
Wait.
Ser du? Samma grej. Han tappade mobilen och då hände det väl något med kameran.
Mad.
Här också.
Mad.
Det är så på varenda bild.
Felice, what the fuck? Jeez, literally a detective. Fair play. I thought she maybe would have like the wrong person or something, but mad, he's actually found out in the same ad. I thought it'd be season 2, so.
Jag litade på dig. Jag litade på dig. Varför?
Fuck, dude.
Förlåt.
Förlåt.
Mad.
Vad ska jag säga då? Förlåt.
Du sa ju för fan att det var dig jag kunde gå till!
Lugn,
Om jag hade problem! Du sa att jag var bland gelikar! Det var ju det jag kunde lita på!
Yeah. There's not really much you can say. What can you really say at this point?
Du är inte en del av min familj längre.
Yeah. For me. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised that he found out in the same app. Fair play, Felice.
Det var August. Det var August.
Jag vet det.
What do you mean? Oh, I don't even.
Hur länge har du vetat?
Några dagar.
Yo, this mom is wild. She cares about the image.
Därför att jag visste hur du skulle reagera. Ingen vinner på att det här blir offentligt. Nu har vi sagt att det inte är du. Och då håller vi den linjen.
I mean,
Hur borde inte han straffas? Han har ju för fan förstört mitt liv! Hur fan kan du skydda honom?
Jag skyddar dig.
She's wild.
Och jag skyddar familjen. Och jag skyddar kungahuset och vårt arv. Det är det enda som kan ge Erik stöd någon som helst.
Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, I'm seeing it. Yo, we should just do an interview and bring down the monarchy, mate, do it. Yeah, it was me in the video, August did it, fuck the police. No, we should do an interview and then like right at the end he goes, I am Iron Man. And then it cuts to black, directed by Jon Favreau.
Hey.
They're just talking in bubbly, they don't give a fuck.
Vad fint det var.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck anymore. Well, don't care, surely.
Jag älskar det.
Oh! Oh! Can't say it. What the fuck? He clearly, like, I guess he don't want to say it. He ain't gonna say it if he's not gonna be able to be part of it. Again, I respect Simon. I respect him. Hey, here's Stonehouse again. Just like episode 1. Okay, good ending. Good ending. It did enough to keep you guessing like what's going to happen in the second season, which is good. Which is good. Which is what you want with the finale. Not like oh that was a bit shit kind of thing. So yeah, I'm happy with that as a finale. Very very good episode and very very good show. I don't know. I guess season 2 will be like him going along with trying to be the prince, because it said having Happy New Year. I don't know if they'd pick straight back up, so like season 2 starts in like January, like it's kind of very soon, or they'll do a bit of a time skip. I'm not really sure, but it seems like he'll be just going along with being the prince. I don't think that'll last. I think he'll still, you know, stay it as it is when the time comes. But yeah, I guess I don't think there's many, if I'm being honest, I don't think there's like a load of cliffhangers with this episode. Like I'm not like, for me, I'm not like I need season 2 now. I'm like, oh my god, what an ending. I need season 2 kind of thing. I don't really feel like that. I'm just kind of like, yeah, I think it rounded off the season very well, rounded off the stories well enough. Like now it's kind of, I guess just the question is now like, what's Wilhelm going to do with his life? What's he, like he's got big decisions to make for sure. And I guess that'll be kind of what he'll have to delve into in season 2. So because with every other character I'm not too fussed about where the characters, like I want to see where the characters go obviously, but I'm not like dying to see where they're carrying. Like what we have Sarah, who's going to be part of the school, August, who isn't going to be part of the family, or he apparently still will be because the mum knew all along. Simon's going to go on and do his thing. Felice going to go on and do her thing. We'll talk about Felice because she was the MVP of this episode. Yeah, we will see. Again, I'm not going to say anything about season 2, but fingers crossed. We shall see. Yeah, as for this episode, I'm very surprised he found out that it was August so soon. I really thought he was going to have to wait until season 2 for that. I think maybe they could have actually even waited, but I think it made for a very good scene when he's kind of confronting him at the end there as well and saying you're not family, then finding out that his mum even knew for a couple of days as well, which is just wild. I do get why she didn't make that public. That would have served no purpose because, like she said, it would have made it very obvious that it was, if that was the case, he would have admitted basically that it was him in the video, and then it would have just made the family look even more shit because it was their second cousin or whatever was the one who was filming it. So I get why she didn't make it public, but to not tell Wilhelm was a little bit wild. So there's that. Then we had Sarah, who kind of annoyed me this episode with... She knew it was August, but she made a deal to not tell anyone to be in the school, basically, to get more respect and power. But it's her brother. And I know, again, I get why she did it, but from her side of things, like Simon was in contact with their dad, which she saw as a betrayal, I guess, which I get. I'm not mad at her for that, as seeing that as a betrayal and being angry about that, but to then keep that bit of evidence away from him just felt odd. Felt weird. I don't know why she would do that. Like, so a little bit pissed off with her character this episode. I think she can bring it back. It's not like, for me, it's not like a character's ruined forever. But that is a huge thing, and we'll see how they can redeem her, and hopefully in season 2. So, because yeah, that's the worst thing she's done in this. I think she was a great character up until, I still think she is a great character, but just then it's like, oh my god. Felice, MVP. Oh, yo, she came through at the end, like picking up on the pixels. I think we saw that actually. I think they focused on the purple pixels in one picture earlier on in the season, so it's interesting that she caught that, and then kind of was showing the Instagram pictures of like it's in all of his pictures like these purple dots, which is super fair play. I love that she found that out straight away. Well, not straight away, but you know, she found out very quickly and told Wilhelm very quickly as well. So Felice, again, I'm not going to talk too much about the characters because I do want to delve more into that in the character tier list, but just in terms of this episode, I think all the characters were strong. The romance with Simon and Wilhelm and them two being in it together and figuring out what they were going to have to do was very good as well. Overall, I think it was a positive, not positive vibes, but you know, it was a strong finale, and like I said, it gets you ready for the second season, but it doesn't have me like, oh, great cliffhangers, I need to see what kind of happens. I'm not like that. I'm just like that with this season. I'm happy to wait. Not too long though. give us season 2 early next year, please. Not early, maybe like this time next year, kind of thing. So yeah, rating for this episode, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I think it was as strong as the last episode. I think this was more consistent all the way through, but again, those final 10 minutes of the last episode were so good. And those final 10 minutes of the last episode were just wild, whereas this, I just think it was more consistently great all the way through. And as for the season as a whole, I'm going to give season 1 a 7.7 out of 10. I think it's a very good first season. I wouldn't say I was in love with it, to be honest. Like, I think it was very, very good. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was going to, and I'm also glad that I wasn't sat here kind of comparing it to Scam the entire time, which I was worried about. It didn't give me as much of Scam vibes as I thought it was going to, honestly, which I'm happy about, because like I said at the start of this video, I wanted it to be its own thing. I didn't want it to be this huge comparison to Scam the entire time, and it wasn't for me. I don't think it was even like Elite at all. I don't think this had Elite vibes. I don't know where that came from, to be honest. I guess money and power is like the one thing you could... But like Elite's like a murder mystery for the entirety of that season. There's no murders in this, thankfully. So I'm happy that it felt like its own thing. I think it's very cool that it's written by women and directed by women all the way through as well. I think every episode was directed by a woman. Let me check. I don't know if it's the same woman all the way through, or if they got a different director in for each episode. I don't even know if I'll be able to see this just by glancing. Directed by... I'm not going to try and say that name. It's spelled Rojda. But she directed every single episode, and then episode 3, 5, and 6 they had a second director called Erica, which is cool, and then it was written by someone called Lisa. Pretty much every episode, so I think that's pretty cool. That is written by a woman and then directed by 2 women, it seems. I guess there's another 2. There's a couple more writers in here, like Sophie Pia, like P-I-A, T-O-V-E. So I don't know if, I'm assuming Sophie and Pia sound like women. I'm not sure about T-O-V-E. That could be a man or a woman. Let's have a look. Because if this is a woman, then it is all women. I think it is, yeah. Yep, it is. That's super cool. So yeah, it's just an interesting thought as well to have. So yeah, that was good. It's released July the 1st, so almost a month late with it, but we got there. So yeah, I'm going to give it a 7.7 out of 10 for the first season. I think there is room for improvement with the second season, but I think 6 episodes worked extremely well. I think if they are going to up it, which is most likely they're going to up the amount of episodes that the season will get, I hope it's 8. I don't think we need like a 13 episode season, like, honestly, especially if they're like 50 minutes. I think that you're going to start getting into like 13 Reasons Why territory of you just have too many episodes, because I think if this was like 10, 13 episodes, it would have dragged. I think 6 was perfect amount, and if they could do 6 for season 2, I'll be happy with that. But I think 8 would really work. I think 10 would be maybe a bit of a push, but might work. I think if they start going into like 13, 15 episodes, it's going to feel too much. So, but we'll see on that one. So yeah, there we go, guys. I will have a character tier list where I'll talk more about my the characters from the first episodes and my opinions, how they changed throughout the season, and that'll be up in a couple of days, so keep a lookout for that. But thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I really hope you enjoyed these videos. I had a lot of fun filming them. They were nice and easy to do, and just in time as well for Outer Banks Season 2. Patreon will be down below if you want to join us over on there. We have the uncut reactions for every show that I'm doing at the moment for all these episodes as well, and I'm pretty sure I don't know if you want to go back through and see the uncuts for these episodes, but we'll have them for Season 2 when that's out as well. And my Twitter and Instagram will also be down below if you want to follow me on either of those. Really enjoyed this show. Really enjoyed this show. I'm glad we're getting more kind of foreign shows having recognition on Netflix, like with Elite and stuff. I think it's, and Money Heist as well. I think it's very positive stuff. And this is just another one to add into that mix with Young Royals, and I think it deserves to be there for sure. I'm very happy that shows like this are just getting more recognition on. I think primarily Netflix. I know Scam wasn't Netflix, but Elite and Money Heist obviously are. And I think Money Heist is maybe one of the biggest shows on Netflix, actually. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it is. That show is huge. Keeps on growing, keeps on building, which is awesome. So yeah, keep them coming. Keep the good writing and the good directing coming, and also the acting. I don't think I've spoken much about the acting with this show, but the acting, no one stood out as weak. Every single actor was extremely strong. I'd say the standouts was the actor who played Wilhelm, the actor who played Simon, and I'd honestly say the actor who played August. Like, even though he's a dickhead, I think he played it very well. I think the actress who played Felice grew on me so much. Her character did as well, but I think her acting actually improved cause I guess maybe actually saying that, I don't think it was her acting that was like bad or anything, and I just don't think she had many scenes, but she kind of, you know, grew on me a lot more as the season went on. And then the actress who played Sarah was very good as well. I think they were all extremely good, which is good. That's what you want. Yeah, anyway guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I'll see you next time for Season 2, Episode 1, which is going to happen. Until then, take care. Peace.